Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So yesterday I had a very solemn thought because it was the 5 year anniversary of when I wrote my first significant AI game. I had programmed AI for backgammon. I mean, I've programmed other AIs before, but that was a very significant project that I undertook. And it was a sad feeling because I realized I no longer have the kind of bandwidth that I did back then. Because, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. As much as my recent situation, you got to remember why I made the goals that I made this year. Last summer, I got COVID-19 during a heat wave, and I was just miserable. But last time I checked, I mean, COVID-19 is new. Illnesses are not new. Heat waves are not new. And those things didn't bother me in times past. And it seems almost like a form of lifestyle creep that I can no longer deal with those anymore. And maybe I just need to reevaluate things a little bit. The other issue that made me think about my goals for this year, and I hate to even say it anymore, because some of my colleagues, my students, will make fun of me. Other times, saying it just adds more tension to my life. The other issue is that I was very upset that some of my colleagues have a separate set of hands and a second income, and I didn't. And so, you know what? That's always been true. I mean, granted, at previous jobs, maybe I didn't work with colleagues of this kind of demographics, but that's more or less always been true, and it didn't bother me 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And I'm kind of succumbing to lifestyle creep now that I stopped to think about it, and maybe I just need to reevaluate things a little bit. Now, granted, 5 years ago, I also didn't feel the need to stash so much of strategic metals. I did start stacking precious metals, but not to the extent that I did today. And what are some other than that? My lifestyle has actually shrunk. I would say, parts of the year I live out of my car, as you guys know, and also. I don't travel nearly as much as I did before COVID. So I don't know what it is. Some kind of lifestyle pressure of some sort. It could also be aging itself, right? There are certain things that are a lot less bearable today than they were 5-10 years ago, right? But I hope to get back to my computer games at some point, because when I looked at them, it brought a lot of sadness, that the break that I've been taking away from it. I used to compete in the Computer Olympiad every year. There were a lot of good times about it. And all right, I will think about that over the coming months. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.